Good morning, YouTube. Big 7170 coming at you on this beautiful Sunday morning. We are on the coastal roads connecting Komaki and Misty Cliffs. Past that, it is on to the always beautiful, always twisty Cape Point. Things are moving ahead very smoothly with the brewery. We're doing a 50-liter batch today, a Belgian Vit, and this is basically going to be a recipe trial run for the beer that we're going to be making, the in-house beer we're going to be making for one of the local wine farms. And my brewer has been hard at work. He called me yesterday, was asking about what kind of flavor profiles we wanted in the Vit, and it's going to be some coriander, I think some lemon rind, use a bit of flake wheat. Before I fucking forget, this is Misty Cliffs. I've been through here once or twice. They call it Misty Cliffs because if you catch it just on the right day, you come through this and it's fucking one of the most beautiful things I've ever seen. It's like they, for whatever reason, this little spot, this cove, makes a hell of a lot of fog that comes in, rolls in off the water, and it's normally in the wintertime, and it is wintertime at the moment, but unfortunately it's not as misty as it could be. But we're having a hell of a northwester blowing in, and the water is just absolutely stunning, absolutely stunning. Yeah, so anyhow, so we're doing that 50-liter batch, and then next weekend we're going to brew a 300-liter batch, and part of that's going to go to keg, and we're going to have it on tap at my favorite local Banana Jam Cafe in Kenilworth. So if you guys are in the Cape Town area and you would like to try some beer from Beard and Barrel, which is my brewery, it will be on tap at Banana Jam Cafe. Our first beer will be on tap this coming Thursday for International IPA Day. Beard and Barrel's Black Magic, which is a double black IPA, will be on tap. So drop by and try it, and you'll have to let me know what you think. So once we get this 300-liter batch done, then we'll be legit, dude. We'll be officially making large quantities of beer, which is, I can't even tell you. I'm living the fucking dream. It's like, it's what I wanted to do for so long. It's actually happening, and my mind is, to be honest, it's thoroughly blown. But I'm really excited. But the reason I actually wanted to vlog now is because I'm leaving tomorrow. I'm getting on a jet plane, and I'm flying 8 hours, and then I got a couple hour layover, and then I'm flying like it's another 6 or 8 hours, and I'm going to end up in a very fucking kick-ass place. And this trip has to do with the RMC, and it's gonna be fucking awesome. But that's about all I'm allowed to say about it. But I think Jake mentioned it in his last video, so stay tuned, folks. Oh, and before I go, there was a dude yesterday? No, day before yesterday. They got chowed at Muizenberg. Muizenberg's a beach that's actually quite close to where we're at. It's in False Bay, which is where they film all the Air Jaws videos. Well, apparently this dude was paddling out, and he's about, I don't know, probably 300 meters offshore, and Great White came up from underneath him and fucking plowed his surfboard and knocked him a couple few meters in the air, from what eyewitnesses say. And then when he came down, it like bit the shit out of him. So that poor sap had to get life flighted out. So apparently he was with one of his buddies who like helped him back to shore or whatever. So they closed down the beach for a day, and just another day in South Africa. And one more reason that I will never ever get on a fucking surfboard in this country. Alright guys, well I'm gonna let you go now. I'll be off the radar for a couple weeks until I'm back from my trip, and then I'll put out another vlog. So you guys enjoy, and I will see you when I see you. Cheers and have a good one.